after the longest week of my life.
The longest week ever.
It felt like it was moving in slow motion.
It really did, and I didn't work on Monday, and it still felt like that.
How is that even possible?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Every single day, I thought it was, like, a day ahead, but then
Yes.
it wasn't, and I'm like, "How is it only Wednesday?"
Imagine my disappointment. I'm upset. Get me out of here.
I wanna leave.
I think I'm gonna die in this house. Like, so many
Yeah.
times.
Oh my god, I saw the funniest TikTok where it was, like, the Bam Castle from Viva La Bam, and it was just
Oh.
the "I think I'm gonna die in this house," and it was, like, April.
You have to send that to me.
It was pretty funny. I'll see if I can find it. It was hilarious.
Dig in the archives, deep, deep, deep in the likes. Why is there no search function in the likes? That is so frustrating. When I'm like,
Yeah.
I saw this like 8 days ago. Well, I've been liking a lot of things since then.
I'm busy. Especially
Mm.
you. You actually like a lot of stuff I don't.
I engage.
She engages. I'm trying to engage more.
Okay, well, I guess we should introduce the podcast.
Yeah, probably.
This is Talk Too Much. My name is Julianne,
And I'm Jessica.
and we are two best friends that just love to talk too much about everything and anything that has to do with pop culture, movies, TV, books,
Music.
you name it. Just the things that are circling in our brains for hours on end, and we're like,
Yeah,
I need to talk to you about this. Welcome to the podcast.
that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
That's us.
That's us. This is episode 2.
Woo.
If you listened to episode 1, I just want to say thank you so much. Like, the amount of support
Yeah.
that
It
poured
was
out
really
from everybody.
nice. It was lovely. We posted about it on Instagram, getting those little Instagram links. I was like, "Oh, guys, thanks."
Yeah. So, shout out to all our friends and fam that
Mhm.
listened. And if
Mhm.
you haven't listened to episode 1 and you're listening to episode 2, I mean, that's fine, but,
Mhm.
like, I I just think, like, for, like, the lore of all of this, like, you need to go
Yeah.
back. Like,
Yeah.
follow like, go in timeline order.
I agree. I agree.
So, yeah, this episode, we are going to go into sort of our roundup of the year, our, like,
Mhm.
best of 2025,
Mhm.
things that were consuming our brains all year long, and we've got a few categories we're gonna go through. We've got music, movies, TV, books,
Pers
and
Yeah.
other things. What were you gonna say?
Experiences. I was gonna say experiences.
Experiences. Things that happen to us. Yeah, and then we've got some fun things in between.
Category 1, favorite song, and this is not 2025 like, released in 2025 favorite song, it's just your favorite song of the year. Could be any release date. Do you
Yes,
wanna go first?
I do.
Okay.
My favorite song of 2025, the song that I listen to the most,
Mhm.
Abracadabra, ooh na na, by Lady Gaga. Um,
Yes! Which is a 2025 release.
it
So that's
absolutely
great.
is. And the amazing thing about Abracadabra is that it was like it came out at the very beginning of the year, like February or March. February, right?
Right.
Yeah,
I
because
think
it
so, yeah.
it premiered during the Super Bowl, dude.
Oh, right. Yes.
She's like, I have a music video.
By the way.
By the way, for all of the girls and the gays that are bored right now because their
Yeah.
boyfriend is watching the game, I got
Yeah.
something for you too.
Here you go.
But yeah, no, that song, yeah, has been like on loop in my brain pretty much all year long, and it never gets old.
And then how amazing was it for you to see it live when we went and saw her?
Amazing. It was incredible. The thing was though, is it happened so early on
It
in the
did. I remember
show.
that.
So you're already like emotionally overwhelmed because it's Lady Gaga on stage. And
It's
then
Lady
she's
Gaga.
like, I'm going right into Abracadabra, and you have
Yeah.
barely any time to process.
Insane.
Some honorable mentions, though, for
Yeah.
other favorite songs. Fame is a Gun by Addison
Oh,
Rae.
yeah.
Midnight Sun, Zara Larsson.
Yeah.
What Was That by Lorde. Rebecca Black, Salvation. That whole EP is incredible, but that song,
Yeah.
oh my God.
Big,
So, yeah.
pop girl year for you, for sure.
I was very blessed. What about you?
My
What was your
favorite
favorite song of the
song,
year?
yeah, Planetary Go by My Chemical Romance from their 2010 album, Danger Days.
Did
I
not
mean,
come out this year, but
I saw them live, which we'll talk about later. I think it was, like, from that exact moment because they also played it when I was there, but they do a different B stage set list every show. and they played that song at my show. So
'Cause
when
they
the
knew you were
little,
coming.
they knew I was coming. I think it's probably my favorite MCR song. It's at least the top 5. I just love how fun it is and how dancey it is for emo
Yeah,
music. And,
totally.
like, I remember at the one show, Gerard even said, like, when this album came out in 2010, y'all weren't ready to, like, come out and dance. And
But
then he
boy,
was
oh boy,
like
how the turntables.
yeah, and he's like, "I'm so glad that people have fun with it now." And I was like,
Mhm.
"Yeah, that's how I feel."
The
It's
emo
such a good
teenagers were not
song.
ready for it at the time,
They
darling.
were
They
they
needed
were
to go
depressed.
through something. Exactly, they were depressed. They weren't ready to feel joy.
No, not at all.
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
No,
and
but
I
now your heart is open and you're ready to let Planetary go in.
yeah, and it feels good. It feels
Mhm.
great. It's such a good song. And other, like, honorable mentions, I mean, like, "Sympathy is a Knife" still from
Yep.
last year continued into this year. Track
Mhm.
10, obviously, that was an awakening experience, seeing that live was insane.
Yes,
Um,
which we'll get into.
which we'll get into.
Anyways,
That's exactly
our
it.
next category is album of the year, and once
Mm.
again, basically, this is the album that you loved the most this year. It does not have
Yeah.
to be released this year. So my album of the year, no surprises, is "Mayhem" by Lady
Yeah.
Gaga. How can I actually put into words, like, how much this album means to me? Like, this woman has gone through so much. Her album before this was criminally slept on, called Chromatica, and was about, like, so much trauma that she had gone through, losing friends, being diagnosed with chronic illness, just, like, going through, like, a lot of severe issues and depression and everything, and it's so inspiring how she was able to kinda turn that experience into what became Mayhem, which is sort of the fragments of this woman's psyche, and she is a mix of all these different things, and that's
Mhm.
what Mayhem is. Like, it's about her trying to heal herself, heal her, like, internal wounds, and, like, find joy again, find love again,
Mm.
and yeah, like, there's some of my favorite songs on there, obviously Abracadabra, but Garden of Eden is incredible. Some of, like, the most incredible, like, dance breaks in
Yeah.
songs I've heard, like, the breakdowns at the end, like, the outros of so many of the
Yeah.
songs are what do it for me. Um so yeah, I love Mayhem, and then honorable mentions also Addison's debut, Midnight Sun, as well. Lux by Rosalia, Virgin, Lord, I Quit, Haim. Seeing them live was such an experience, by the way. They are
Right.
rock stars,
Rock stars, yeah.
and they're the first all-female rock band to be nominated for Best Rock Album. Did you know that for the
Oh, I didn't know
Grammys?
that. That's crazy. Good for
I know.
them.
Jade's debut, that's Showbiz Baby,
Mhm.
and then West End Girl and Eusexua, by Lily Allen and FKA Twigs, respectively. Because like, ugh, just really good pop girl music came out this year, so I had to mention.
Yeah, you were living. You had so many options. I will say, we both couldn't talk about the same album. So my top 25 album is Mayhem by Gaga,
'Cause how
obviously.
could it not be?
'Cause how could it not be? I think it deserves to win album of the year. I won't go on about it because Julianne already did, but, like,
She
incredible.
was very nice to cede the floor to me.
Yeah,
She knew
I
she
mean,
knew.
it's fine, I guess. I'm a
I
like,
know, but this
a new Gaga fan, so
exactly.
leave it to the veteran over here.
Thank you, I'm honored. Well, what was your favorite album from this year?
So, not 2025 release, but also Addison and West End Girl. Incredible, my faves.
Mhm.
But, like,
Yes.
my album that I probably listened to the most, especially, like, the end of the year, was the Blue Album by Weezer.
Shut up.
Came out in 1994, same year as me, baby.
My god. You both were birthed in the
We both were
same year.
birthed. It was meant to be. I literally started listening to it again when you said you tried listening to it and you're like, "Mm, not for me." And then
That
I went to go listen to it because I was like, I remember it being incredible, but, like, your
like, what is
tastes
she talking
change.
about?
Yeah, and, like, but, like, your tastes change, you grow, you evolve, maybe things don't land the same, but then I listened to it and I was like, "Oh, it's landing even harder." I
Like,
was just
does
I
she
don't
have
know.
brain damage?
I had, like,
No.
literally had to text you and be like, so what's going on here?"
No, I did re-listen to it. It is good. It still is not for me, but
Yeah,
I
I can
understand why
understand.
it's for you.
Yeah.
I do.
I was, like, looking it up just to, like, see some of the history of it because it's, like, an older album, so obviously there would be, and this person said it's a fusion of chart-angled hook craft with roaring guitar distortion, confessional lyrics, and unashamedly vibrant melodies, and I was like, "Yeah, that describes the album better than I could."
I mean, it does have the
Yeah,
sweater song on there, so
exactly.
yeah, that tracks. That description is sound.
Yeah, it says it skillfully fuses the energy of punk, loser-friendly geekiness of indie rock, a guitar power of grunge, and the huge hooks of radio rock, and then add some heavy metal guitar heroics and Rivers' oddball lyrical perspective, and I'm like, "Yeah, that's why I love it." I love his
You're like,
stupid,
"Sign me
silly
up.
stupid, silly, nerdy boy lyrics. Obsessed. I love a stupid, silly, nerdy boy, I'm so sorry.
Do not apologize." They are
And then it's
thankful that you love
also
them.
I know. And it's also number 294 on the 50 greatest albums of all time,
Oh,
if you needed to know.
500 or 50?
500 greatest albums of all time.
Sweet.
Mhm.
According to who?
Sorry, Rolling Stone. I guess I should say that.
Yeah.
And I don't even know, like, how to describe why I think it's so good because I don't know, everything about it is so simple. The
Mhm.
album cover is so simple, everything's just simple, but, like, iconic. Like, I don't know why them standing in front of a blue background is iconic, but it is? I don't know. And I also still say here that I think Sweater Song is probably in my top 10 favorite songs of all time. I mean, I haven't
It's
made a
really
top
good.
10 favorite songs of all
Yeah.
time, but it's on there, and
Ooh.
also the last one, Buddy Holly, the opening
Mm.
line when he says, "What's with these homies dissing my girl?" I fucking every time I hear it, I'm just like, "Yes, you tell him, Rivers."
Like, that scratches the itch
It
perfectly.
scratches the itch. So, yeah, that's been
Also,
my jam.
you showed me the music video the other
Oh,
day for
yeah.
Buddy Holly, directed by
Yeah.
Spike Jonze, right?
Directed by Spike Jonze, and he did Sweater Song too, the music video for it.
God,
They're
Spike
buddies.
is connected to everything you love.
I know, it really is. That's
He's
why I
such
didn't
a
talk about him
diamond in
last
your
time.
life. I
Really.
know.
Alright, next up is favorite artist.
For me, it is Charlie XCX, who is
Yeah.
surprised. And, yeah, no, this was once again Charlie's year. This woman is everything to me. This year was fantastic for so many personal reasons, obviously, but this year, Charlie obviously was wrapping up like Brat Tour and all of that. But on top of that, she was also starting her film career. And
Mhm.
it's just been like so exciting, at least to see the trailers for what's about to come out. And she's just yeah, I don't know, I just think she's incredible. She's my artist of all time, but she was my artist of 2025 because of all the, like, creative, interesting things that she was doing, and, you know, I don't know, she just stays surprising me and keeping things interesting and bold, and with the Wuthering Heights album and everything, obviously, that's gonna be more of a 2026 thing, but, like, there was so much excitement about, like, what is the music gonna sound like, and then finally actually hearing it, it just I don't know, it just feels like I'm home.
Yeah.
When I hear new music from her, I'm like, "Oh, I'm safe."
And
So,
I feel like as a society, we move on from things so quickly now, but Brat just came out last year, so obviously you're still listening to it a ton.
it's my number 2 most listened album of the year, so,
Yeah,
like, if Mayhem didn't come out this year, Brat would still remain my number 1. Like,
exactly.
that so
Yeah.
Charlie XCX for me is my artist
Mhm.
of 2025. What about you?
Yeah. My Chemical Romance. Honorable mention, I will say to Ariana Grande, because I
Yes.
saw MCR in, like, July, which really, like, kickstarted the whole, I don't know, next phase of my life, I guess. But, like,
Your Saturn
before
return, hun.
my Saturn return,
Let's be real.
literally. But, so yeah, Ariana Grande for, like, the first half and also Charlie for the first half of the year, both of them.
Yes.
But yeah, and I don't even know how to discuss or describe the
It's been a return to yourself with them.
It really has, like, I used to love them obviously so much and, like, Fall Out Boy when I was younger, and then I just, like, kinda wanted to stop being this, like, depressed emo weird girl. I don't know.
But I love the
All of
depressed
those
emo weird girl. She's the
I think
best.
I think all of the emo people really go through that phase where they're like, "I don't wanna be a weird person anymore. I just wanna
Yeah,
be normal."
yeah. I
And
don't
then
wanna be known for
so
this thing.
yeah, exactly, like, I can't be known for The Nightmare Before Christmas for the rest of my life, I gotta move on. Then they had the fricking tour, and I got tickets to the
Yeah, she
opening
did.
night in Seattle.
Sorry, she's saying plural. It was ticket.
Oh,
She went
right,
alone.
I went alone.
She went
That's so
alone
true.
because it was necessary for her.
Yeah, it was necessary
Okay?
I go. It was very I made my boyfriend drive the 4 hours, and he waited outside for me very nicely
Mhm.
so I could go see them.
New category alert, boyfriend of the year to
Yeah.
Tyler.
Oh, yeah, every year it goes with Tyler.
Yeah.
It just yeah, it just, like, reawakened my soul. Just being able to see them, just, like I was just like, "Oh," like, I felt like I'm home. Like, this is where I should be. This is what I should be listening to. This is where I should, like, put forth my efforts. So, yeah,
Yeah.
it felt great.
You followed the call
I
to
did.
NCR.
I did. And I
Mhm.
think and now I'm positive that Three Cheers for Sweet Revenge is my favorite album of all time. So,
All time?
all time! What else could it be?
Okay.
I don't even know. And nothing. And the next category is favorite concert.
Favorite concert?
Yeah.
Uh, my favorite concert of the year was Brat Tour, baby, in Chicago.
Chicago.
No, dude, like, this concert, I think favorite concert of my life?
Yeah.
I mean, and that's like, that's saying something because I also went to Sweat Tour last year, but, like,
Yeah.
this one was Brat Tour, so it was, like, all Brat. It was all
Yeah.
Charlie,
It was just
and
Charlie.
I also went with you, and that was
Yeah.
special, and you got to see me at my most unhinged,
Like
so
like,
describe.
bawling your eyes out. Like like, the whole time, every single song, just tears streaming down your face. Makeup
Yeah.
streaming down your face.
The makeup was
Beautiful.
gone by the end of the
Beautiful
night.
to see, though.
Oh my god, thank you. It was just such a incredible show, like, the production and everything, like, yeah, she was fucking hot and
Yeah.
talented and amazing and
Yeah.
throwing her body all over that stage. No
Mm.
backup dancers, no band, just her.
Just her.
And, yeah, it was just what a experience. I felt like I was watching God, like,
Absolutely. That's also
there's
how I
no other
felt.
way to right? There's no other way to describe it. Like, the power that woman holds over me,
Yeah.
over everybody right now is amazing. But yeah, no, that show was awesome. It was, like, I think an hour and a half, 2 hours or whatever, and she like, the set list was really good because it went pretty much all like, you got to hear all of Brat, but then
Mhm.
she also had some really, like, good deep cuts,
Yeah.
sprinkled in there, like track 10. Oh my
I
god,
Am Party for
when
You.
Party for You, when the
Mhm.
rain was pouring down on her in track 10. Ugh,
Incredible. The most incredible I just remember standing there, seeing her
yeah.
when the water, the rain, it's coming down and she's
Mhm.
just doing her thing.
Mm.
I, like, couldn't comprehend. I was just so, like, amazed by how beautiful she is, obviously, but, like, just how good she is as a performer and just sitting there and being like, "Oh my god, this is crazy." I
Like,
couldn't
is
even
this woman
comprehend.
real?
Yeah, that's what it felt like.
I know. How am I in the same room as her right
Yes,
now?
yes.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, Brat Tour forever. I will genuinely cherish that memory
Mhm,
of going just, like, for the rest of my life.
mhm.
Um, and it feels so special that we went too because there was only, like, a few cities that she went to.
Yeah, was it, like, 5 or something?
It was I think it was 5,
Yeah.
and we were one of them. Yeah. Brat
We
Tour forever.
well, we made that happen because
We did.
she was going nowhere near us, so
No.
we kind of
Yeah,
just
no.
made it work.
We sure did. Didn't even come to Seattle. No, like,
No,
not close at all. Like, we were like,
no.
"Well, I guess we're getting on a plane, so let's go
Yeah,
somewhere we wanna go, and we'll
let's
get
go
into
somewhere
that
cool.
later."
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. What was your favorite concert of the year?
I mean, truly, I only went to 3 concerts this year, unlike you who have gone to a gazillion.
Yeah,
But, I mean, like, honorable mention, obviously, to Charlie because it was incredible. Every concert I went to this year was incredible.
yeah.
We also went to Mayhem,
Mhm.
the Mayhem Ball thing,
Yeah.
also incredible. Like, I don't
Oh,
even know. Both
like,
were so
we
good.
saw, like, such big artists this year,
Big artists.
you know?
Yeah.
I feel very, very lucky. Even though I missed out on so many ones that I wanted to go to, I am choosing
Yeah.
to let it go. I went to some
Remain
of the most
positive.
baller concerts
Yes.
anyone could go to, okay?
Absolutely.
period.
Yeah. But my favorite was obviously My Chemical Romance. Like I
How
said
could it not be?
before, I went to opening night, which was insane, by myself, which was also insane.
Mhm.
None of us know what's gonna happen. I don't know what the merch looks like. I don't know anything. I'm just there alone. It's 30 degrees outside Celsius.
Celsius.
Um, just so people know. It's so freaking hot. I'm in this stupid ass baseball stadium,
In
rethinking my whole
Seattle.
life in Seattle, not in my home country. And then I just remember like it's starting, like Gerard Way comes out and they just start with the end. And I was like, oh, they're doing the Black Parade in track order. Cool, 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 cool.
Yeah, like,
And
you
then
knew right there in that moment, it's happening.
and it's kind of just like a collective, like, oh, okay. So this is what they're doing. Cool.
Lock
Cause
in.
then but you don't know 100% until they play the second song, which is Dead from the album, and then everyone's like, "Oh my god."
It's, like,
The
really,
crowd
really
was great.
happening.
It's,
Mhm.
like, really happening. The crowd was so great because I think it just means so much to so many people, myself included. It was just incredible, like, theatrics, musical theater galore, like, I can't even I remember sending you videos and I was like, "This is,
Ugh,
like, the most insane thing I've ever
'cause
seen."
it's indescribable, so you might as well. Like, you have
Indescribable.
to see it to be believed, you know?
Yeah, it's like a full play almost
Basically, yeah.
to their music. Like, I don't Gerard Way's mind is just unlike any other. I don't know, I'm happy he
Like, with,
gets to
like, a
do
full script and everything.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah, whole
crazy.
moments, a whole, like, cast of characters, blood and guts and
Costumes,
costumes, like,
audience
just insane.
participation as
Are you
well.
Yes!
Audi audience
Audience.
participation. Like,
So they do the whole Black Parade album. And then they do a B stage, and it's, like, their older stuff, and, like, the B stage, they're just being themselves, and it's, like, fun and silly, and they played, Helena, Na 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 Na, and I'm Not Okay. They do that one each time, but then for my show, they did Ghost of You, which I
I love
love.
that song.
They did, like, Planetary Go, as I said before. They did, like, a Black Parade B-side, Heaven Help Us, Vampires Will Never Hurt You,
Dude.
like, the craziest friggin' songs, and I just like I said, I just had, like, an emotional, spiritual, everything experience. It was just the most craziest show I've ever been to. I don't think, there's fire. Like, I just loved everything about it, and then we're gonna go again in 2026,
Yeah!
and you're gonna come, and that's
I'm
great.
coming, you guys. I'm
I've
going.
sold
I'm
her
gonna
on
see it with
it.
my own eyes.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sold.
Yeah.
Completely.
Yeah. 'Cause then it's like they got all this lore and then it, like, continues on. Like, my
Yeah.
show is different than every other show that they've
Yeah.
done, and they just are like they're adding puppets and they're adding, like, little thingies and just I just can't. Like, it's so cool. It's so stupid, but at the same time, it's so cool. Like,
No, it's
I
like
love
when
it.
stupid becomes cool because
Exactly.
it's people that are free with their creativity
Yeah.
and they have the budget and they're
Yeah.
like, "Fuck it, let's do it."
Yeah. Let's
You
do
know?
it.
Let's
Yeah.
put it together. Let's like, this is what's so cool, and this is what I admire about Gerard based on what you've shown me, is
Yeah.
that this is a dude that has fully tapped into, like, the creative
Yeah.
side of his brain. Like, he's fully
Yeah.
tapped into it, that he just lets it, like, flow out, and then when
Yeah.
he has the actual budget and the means and the support and whatever, and the fact that the whole band wants to do it with him,
Mm.
like, they can actually create it. Like, that's fruitionizing.
Yeah, 100%. And I just think, like, I don't know, I'm just, like, happy for him and the band for, like, the people like, I think for my show, especially since it was the first one, it was, like, a lot of looks on their faces like, "Oh, this is crazy that people are so into this still," because I think they're, like,
Yeah.
very humble guys, so I think they're like, "Oh, you guys are, like, really into this. Okay, cool.
Well, I'm gonna do it harder.
I'm gonna go harder now, I guess."
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so which is a
So special.
beautiful experience. I'm glad I made it happen.
I'm so happy for you. That sounded really sarcastic, but, like, no, like, I genuinely
No.
am. So that's our best of music. Shall we get into our movies/TV that we consumed this year?
Yes, yes.
All right. What was your favorite movie that was released this year that you watched?
Mine was Novocaine, directed
Ah!
by Dan Burke and Robert Olson, starring Jack Quaid,
The one
Amber
and only,
the one
baby.
and only Amber Midthunder, Ray Nicholson, Jack Nicholson's son.
Yes. Looks just like
Crazy.
him, it's, like,
Looks
crazy.
just like him.
Same
And
eyebrows.
I don't know, when I was, like, looking at the movies, I truly do think it was the best one that I saw in 2025. Other ones I loved were, like, F1 with Brad Pitt, Caught Stealing was really fun, Eddington was really fun.
Mhm.
But I don't know, I feel like also our experience of Novocaine was so great. I haven't rewatched it, but, like, man, it's just so fun.
It was
I just
fun.
really needed a fun movie.
It was
So
a fun
basically,
experience.
Jack Quaid plays a character who can't feel pain, which is a real thing called SIPA. And the girl he likes/works with gets kidnapped when their, like, insurance place is, like, getting robbed or whatever, and then he tries to
Yeah.
save her. So it's, like, also got this, like, romantic subplot that doesn't feel too,
Yeah.
like, heavy-handed. It's just kind of sweet. It's just kind of nice, but, like, he turns into, like, a full-on action hero and is, like,
Yes.
trying to save the girl, and there's, like,
Yes. Taking so
blood.
many hits
So many hits because he can't
because
feel
he
the
can't feel it.
pain. So they're just, like, going for he has, like, an arrow in the knee. He's,
Mm,
like, breaking his thumb. I feel like there was so much
remember when he put
blood.
his hand in the deep fryer?
Oh my god, yeah! Like, the craziest shit.
Yeah. It's
Like,
funny. It's a Christmas
yeah.
movie
It's a
also.
Christmas movie. Yeah,
Mhm.
I'll have to rewatch it. And, like,
Yes.
Jack Quaid is hot? Who
Yeah.
knew? I didn't know that.
Right. He's so
'Cause
tall.
he's so tall. Because I didn't like Huey in The Boys.
Yeah.
Especially the first couple seasons, so I was like I didn't really, like, have an opinion on him, I was kinda like,
Yeah.
"Whatever," but this movie made me into, like, a fucking fan. I was like, "I
Yeah.
love this dude
Mhm.
now."
Like, you are
And I
showing up for that man now.
Oh,
Like, whatever
100%.
he's in, I'm there.
I'm there. Because the movie was so fun,
Yeah.
and it
It
was
was
nice because
good.
we did a double feature that day, which we haven't done since, and we really need to do it again because it
It
was
was
so
so
much fun.
but it was also you know what it was though, Jess, is that it was, like, kismet that the showtimes
Yeah,
worked out,
that's
and
the
it
thing.
we were going in the right direction because we went to
Yeah,
2 different theaters.
yeah.
What else did we see that day?
Black Bag, which wasn't
I know.
good.
It was so boring.
So it was so nice that we saw a
Kate
movie that, like,
Blanchett's
was
so
really
hot,
boring.
though. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then, like, we ended the night we went out for dinner, and then we ended the night by seeing this, like, really fun, amazing movie. It was just, like,
I
a
know.
really nice experience.
It was really romantic. We should do
It
more romantic stuff together,
I
honestly. It was like a
agree.
really beautiful friend date from, like,
It was.
mid-morning to evening.
Yes.
We spent the whole day together in the
Watching
cinema,
movies.
watching
Like
movies, eating food, walking
yeah.
around. I think we did, like, little
Yeah.
shopping in between.
I think so.
Okay, so when are we gonna do that again?
I know, as soon as there's 2 movies that we wanna see and the timing works out, and we can
I
figure it
have an
out.
idea. We could go see
Okay.
Marty Supreme in the morning and then Marty Supreme in the evening. 2 different theaters, 2 different
We
audiences.
might have to. If it's as good as we think it's gonna be, we might have to go see it again.
It will be. I really I feel like I could bet $1,000,000 that this movie is gonna be amazing.
I think so, and I think the tragedy of us recording this podcast right now
Oh my
is that
god.
your favorite movie of the year hasn't come out yet.
I know. I know, like, I'm about to go into it, and I'm just like, but, like, at the end of the year, when I actually have my final list,
Yes.
Marty Supreme's gonna take the top spot.
If it didn't, I
I
would be shocked.
truly. We all would
I think so.
be like, "We need to check on Julianne. What's going on?
Is she okay?
Is she okay?" Yeah. Anything else on that?
No, you go.
My favorite movie of the year, that I was able to see for VIFF, with you, which was really
Mhm,
cool, even though VIFF was, like, such a weird experience overall, it thankfully was not tainted so much by that. It
mm.
was sentimental value.
Yeah.
I loved this movie. I think it was only just released in actual theaters, like, I don't know, maybe 2 months ago, and I don't think it's gotten, like, a lot of attention in
I don't think
terms
so
of,
either.
like, the mainstream. It's more like in the film community, everyone's heard of it. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I agree.
But if you have the opportunity to check out this movie and you can see it in theaters, I would highly suggest you do. It's a very beautiful movie.
Mhm,
Sentimental value. So it's directed by think it's a Danish director, I don't have his name in front of me right now, starring, the one and only and the absolute GOAT, okay, Stellan Skarsgård. Um,
Incredible.
Incredible performer.
Incredible man. Like,
And, like, I know he's been around, but I think he's underrated.
I agree 100%.
It's directed by Joachim Trier, probably
Mhm.
butchered, but whatever. Starring Stellan, as we talked
Mhm.
about, Renat Rensiv, sure.
Sure.
Uh, Inga Ibsdottir, Lilies, and Elle Fanning. So let me tell you what it's about.
Yeah.
It's about two sisters, but mainly it focuses on the one that had a very strange relationship with their father. He
Mhm.
is a very well-renowned director who's made movies for, like, decades. It's a very meta movie as well, I found, and he even though he's a very well-respected director by everyone else and everything, they have a lot of family trauma and layers of things that have caused the rift between the family, and, so he wants to basically do one more movie, and it's like his comeback film or something. And, he wants to do something that's very, like, autobiographical, and so he first asks his daughter to be in the main role in his movie, and she turns it down because she's not comfortable. And so then he goes and he casts Elle Fanning in the movie to play basically like his mother. I won't
Yeah.
like get it I won't get into like too much of the details in it because it just gives so much of the family history away. But yeah, like it really isn't like about like the specifics of, like, him making the movie. It's really just about, like, the family dynamics, and it's just using that as, like, a accelerant to get to,
Yeah.
like, conversations that are needed to be had between father and daughter, and, like, I just felt very connected to it on so many levels with, like, my own history and everything, and so it felt very lovely and heartwarming and sad. I cried a lot, but
Mhm.
it really connected to me, and I have this feeling that it'll probably connect to others. I just really hope that it's, like,
It
found,
gets out
you
there.
know?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, even though for me, it wasn't, like, the most amazing movie in the world, because I do think it's, like, one where it's, like, you're gonna love it a lot if you really connect with it, and while I did, like,
Yeah.
personally connect with it, like, objectively, I was like, "Oh, this is incredible." It also made me cry. Like, the performances are all incredible. The story, like, the way they, like, have with the house and everything, and
The
just the
host was a character.
storytelling, and it was just, like, really beautiful. Like, alright. So the next one is your favorite movie backlist? Is that the term? Is what I wrote because I was like, "Is that the term?"
Basically, what was our favorite movie that we watched this year that
Yeah,
wasn't released this year?
exactly. And
Yeah.
mine was, as I mentioned the last episode, Her, directed by Spike Jonze. I honorable mentions, I will say those ones first. Adaptation, directed by Spike Jonze, I mean, oof, batshit crazy, wild, insane. Loved it from start to finish. Insane crazy. And also High Fidelity, directed by I don't remember, starring
I
John
totally
Cusack.
forgot. You got into a John Cusack phase at
I
the very
did!
beginning of the
That was the
year.
very beginning of the year, and it was because I watched High Fidelity, and I was like, "I fuck with this movie so hard." I love a pretentious, stupid man, and that's what that movie is, a pretentious music snob asshole man, and I was like, "Oh, sign me up," and I just fucking loved
Totally.
it. So those are the honorable mentions, but I will talk about Her. I mean, I feel like everybody kind of make jokes about what the movie's about, because it's starring Joaquin Phoenix, who cosplays as Spike, I'm just
Yeah,
gonna say.
just
And
sidebar.
sidebar. And Scarlett Johansson voices Samantha, which is the AI that he falls in love with, basically.
Mhm. Mhm.
And I feel like that's ripe for making jokes of right now with the whole AI thing, but, like,
It's not a
about
joke.
it's not a joke, and it's not about the AI thing. Like, it's not, like, shoving it down your throat about
No,
technology. It's a movie about,
it's
like,
just using it as a
yeah.
catalyst.
Exactly, because it's just about, like, loneliness and connection and, like, our relationship with technology and, like, our relationship with other people and, like, just, like, the most beautiful movie I think I've ever seen. Like, I just connected with it so much the first time I watched it. I was just alone sobbing the whole time. I just
Yeah.
was like, "Oh my god, this is amazing," and I think the perfect way to watch it was we had just watched Lost in Translation, like, the day before,
Right.
and then the next day I watched Her by myself, and I had never seen it, and
Yeah.
I was just sobbing. It's just so like, because it's rumored that the both of those movies are about Spike and Sofia Coppola's relationship and the
They
breakdown of
are.
their
Like,
relationship.
come on. Yeah.
So it's like it was such an interesting way to view the movie as, like, a response to Lost in Translation or, like, to view his side of their relationship and, like, taking a lot of, like, accountability, like, Joaquin
Yes.
Phoenix's character taking accountability for, like, why their marriage broke up and, like, trying to, like, find himself with, like, in a new relationship and, like, repeating the same habits and, like, all of that. I was just like, "This is such a well-written, deep empathetic movie." I just,
Yeah.
like it was just a lot for
Yeah.
me.
Yep. What I love about her is that I feel like I said, like, it uses, like, the AI sort of themes and, like,
Mhm.
that whole storyline, that, like, plot point, just to, like, really talk about how it's easier for so many people to be vulnerable with, like,
Yeah.
a robot than it is to be vulnerable even just with their friends.
Yeah,
Like,
100%.
the parts of the movie that I like, at least for me, like, always hit the hardest are his conversations with Amy Adams
Yeah.
when, like, she's also feeling lonely, she's also fallen in love with one of the AI bots,
Mm.
and it's more just that, like, she's really just searching for connection, and, like,
Yeah.
in such a disconnected world, if that's how you find connection and love, which is, like,
Mhm.
what so many people are having a hard time finding, then, like, why not? And, like, I love that whole part in the movie where she's like, "Why should I not just" I can't remember how she phrases it, but
I
it's
remember,
really
yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah, and I don't know, like, I don't rewatch movies a lot, and then I've already seen it twice this year because I had to, like, watch it again to be like, "Am I crazy or was this one of the best movies I've ever seen?" Because in my mind, I'm just like, Spike is just this guy from Jackass. He's
Just this dude.
just this silly little skateboarder who's in the Jackass franchise, and then he turns around and makes this, like, incredible movie. I just was like,
I mean, it was
"What is
nominated
even
for
going
Oscars and
on?"
everything, like, it was
Exactly.
so well deserved.
Yeah, and also Joaquin Phoenix is amazing in it, like,
And
completely I didn't
hot.
like him before, and now all of a sudden I'm, like, a number 1 lover of Joaquin Phoenix. Like, I just
The 180 is crazy.
the 180 was really harsh and intense.
She went
So,
and, like, watched, like, his, like, shitty
yeah.
movies, like, she went and
Mhm.
watched, like, his M. Night movies that were terrible, like,
Yeah.
she's down bad.
It really did something to me seeing Joaquin Phoenix cosplay Spike Jonze
Yeah.
in those little high-waisted pants and the
Oh,
glasses.
right up to his nipples.
Yeah, and I wrote down a quote because I really liked it.
Yeah.
Wh when, Joaquin's character says, "Sometimes I think I have felt everything I'm ever gonna feel, and from here on out, I'm never gonna feel anything new, just lesser versions of what I've already felt."
Oh my
Like,
god.
with
Excuse
writing
me as
like
I
that,
cry.
like, I just makes me wanna sob. It's so beautiful.
It's so beautiful. What do you mean the
So,
guy that's from
yeah.
Jackass and just, like, skateboards and,
Yeah.
like, dresses up as, like, an old lady and just, like,
Mhm.
wags his tits around also made her.
I know.
Like, what do you mean?
Yeah. So what was your favorite movie that was not released this year?
Was a movie that
Mhm.
has long been on my watch list, was Saved, released in 2004, directed by Brian Dannelly, starring the Mandy Moore, Jenna
Yes.
Malone, Macaulay Culkin,
Mhm.
Patrick Fugit, who you'll know as the kid from Almost Famous, but also one of the cops or detectives in Gone Girl.
Oh, shit! Okay.
It's also starring my new crush and just absolute icon, Eva Amuri, who is Susan Sarandon's daughter, and
Mhm.
she hasn't really done many movies since then, but boy, the impact she made on me in that movie was incredible. If you have not seen Saved, stop what you're doing right now. Stop. Stop. Turn this podcast off right now. Pause, and I
Go to your,
need you to
like, nearest phone, your nearest computer, your TV set,
I'm
whatever you
telling you right
got.
now, it's available for free right now on Tubi. I'm telling you, this is a PSA. It's available on Tubi. It is about Mary, who is like the perfect Christian. She's done everything right in her life.
Her name is
And
Mary.
her name is Mary.
Hello.
Hello. She's done everything right in her life, but she just wants to have sex with her boyfriend. It's just sh
Mhm.
come on, she's a teenage girl, she's got hormones, and she just wants to bang it out with her boy. The problem with said boy is that he's gay.
Like, super.
Like, really gay, like, to a point where it's like, "Mary, sweetie,
Like, honey.
wake up. I need you to wake up." And so she tells him this, that she wants to have sex, and then he reveals to her that he's gay, and she's like,
Mhm.
"That's fine. We'll figure it out." So, la 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 la, they have sex. She immediately gets pregnant.
Of course.
Of
Of course
course!
she does.
And obviously, in a Christian school, that's not the greatest thing to happen. Yeah, it's basically about her trying to, like, navigate that, and then on top of that, she's got this group of friends that are all dealing with their own issues, and it's sort of like a mix of different stories that are happening with these different people. There's a romance between Macaulay and Eva Marie, and they're so cute together. It's just really funny, it's really heartfelt, I cried at the end. It was immediately sealed to me as one of the most, like, precious movies that should be
Yeah.
cherished.
It's one of those, like, perfect early 2000s coming of age teen movie that they just, like, don't really make anymore,
They really
and
don't.
then so it's, like, so nostalgic and so I mean, it's been forever since I've seen it, but, like, I remember loving it so much when I was a teenager, it was so great.
So that's movies, let's talk about TV. What was your favorite TV show that you watched this year?
As a big TV show hater, I don't watch a lot of TV, I don't really like TV. I'm a movie girl day and night, but I did watch okay, I'll talk about the honorable mentions first. Okay, so I did like some TV shows. The first one I'll mention because which we'll talk about later. I watched Wild Boys for the first time, which is
Right.
like the so Jackass obviously has a TV show, and then once it ended, Steve-O and Chris Pontius do their own show called Wild Boys, and I had never seen it before because it's not available to find anywhere, but where there's a will, there's a way. And I
Mhm.
watched it for the first time this year, and it was fun. That's all I'll say about that. It's fun. You don't need to watch it. I just wanna say that I did.
If you like Jackass, then
Yeah.
absolutely go ahead,
Yeah,
but
but if
if
you
you
don't,
don't,
there's no point. Love them, but, like, it's
let's be
chaotic.
real. We
It's
just need to
just
be real.
it's just like them, but it is fun because 'cause they're, like, going to different countries, which is exciting. They're doing stuff with animals, which is less exciting.
Yeah,
And I
but
also
you really
watched
gotta like the people that are in it,
you
let's be real.
really gotta like the people. I was mainly holding out for the Giant Knoxville episodes, so, what's a girl gonna do? Anyways, the other show that I liked was The Legend of Vox Machina because I finished it.
Oh, wow. That was fast.
And yeah, just, like, really incredible adult animation, like, hard adult because there's, like, sex and blood and guts and yada yada, but, God, really great. So and the new season comes out this year or, like, next year, 2026, so
Oh, sweet.
be excited to see how that goes. But my favorite show of the year was Overcompensating, created by Benito Skinner.
Yes!
Just, like, so good. I remember we both watched it the whole thing in one day. Like, I couldn't stop watching it. It was so incredible. Basically, it's a show based on Benito's, like, real own college experience where he's not out. He's a gay man, but he's not out, and he's trying to, like, pretend that he's straight, and he's trying to, like, do the dude bro thing, "I'm a straight guy," and then he, like, becomes best friends with this girl and kinda tries to, like, find himself, and then his
Oh,
sister is
Carmen.
there, and then she's, like, also in this, like, shitty relationship and trying to find hers it's, like, just a coming of age college story, and it's, like,
Mhm.
really, I don't know, zany and fun and wacky and silly. It's kind of got, like, a Van Wilder vibe to it, like, it's
Yeah,
really
totally.
I just like, it's really good, and I think it's, like, a perfect show for like, cause like, they obviously don't look like teenagers, so it's not like I don't
No,
think it's, like, a show aimed for current teenagers now, like, I think it's the
absolutely
perfect
not.
show for, like, people in their, like, late 20s, 30s. It's a fantastic show, really great cast.
The
I love
soundtrack
Grace.
too.
A soundtrack.
Because because it's set, like, in sort of, like, a vague time, but it's meant to
Yeah,
be, like, in sort of, like, the mid to late 2000s, early
yeah,
10s, so, like, it's all, like, recession pop,
Yes.
bangers and stuff, and yeah,
Yeah, and
there's, like, so
Charlie
many
makes an expe make
Charlie.
it makes an appearance, so that's exciting, and
Yes.
she does the
Which,
music for the
like
show, right?
yes, and, like, does it make sense in, like, a real timeline way that Charlie would be there? Maybe
I think
not.
so. Isn't it like
No, wait, I think it's actually I'm saying it's mid-2000s. I think it's early 10s.
I think it's
I think
early
it's
10s.
early
I think it's
10s.
set in early 10s.
Yeah,
It's set yeah, because then also because Grace has this lovely moment with the Black Parade, so that was lovely to see as
that was
someone who's also
amazing.
had that moment this year.
Oh my god, and then remember when she dressed up like Alice for Halloween
Yeah.
in
Oh my
Twilight?
god, yes.
I loved that.
Just
With the
like
contacts and everything.
yeah, and it got renewed for a second season, so that's exciting. I'm excited to see it. I think
Thrilling.
yeah, I just think it's a really great show as someone
Just
who
so
hates
well
TV.
written.
Mhm.
Everyone's just, like, performing at their best. Oh my god, can you
Mhm.
not even mention Haley Marie Matthews,
Oh, right, yeah. The
AKA
icon.
the
Mhm.
icon that she is. Pisses
Yeah,
me off!
we couldn't stop quoting her, it felt like, for a couple months. We just kept going.
She's an icon. She's
Yeah.
an icon. I love
Yeah.
her.
It was also so funny when, Grace is, like, setting up the Charlie XCX, like, event, and then her boyfriend kept being, "Puth?"
Puth?
It's like, "No, Charlie
It's
XCX."
Charli XCX. I told you this.
"Charlie Puth?"
Puth?
So funny.
No, I love that part so much. There's just so
Mhm.
many, like, amazing lines, and it's
Yeah.
been a while since there's been a comedy that has had, like, lines that are actually quotable.
Yeah.
God
Really
forbid.
good. God forbid. God forbid we have fun.
Jeez. God forbid we actually have, like, a funny, clever comedy show.
Anyway. So,
Anyway.
what was your favorite show?
It's a tie, and they're both sci-fi, I guess, but my favorite shows that I
Yeah.
watched this year were Andor, which was, like, the big finale, it was only 2 seasons, but it was, like, the big finale connector to Rogue One by the end. So,
Mm.
Andor is about, Cassian Andor, who is sort of like a smuggler, rogue guy. I don't know. He's just kind of like just a normal dude who sort of gets associated with the Rebel Alliance, and it's really timely for the show to come out this year. It really tackles a lot of like themes of like fascism and being, an immigrant and things that were very like relevant to the time that we're living in. And yeah, I just thought Andor was one of the best shows made this year. And I really hope it gets all the awards that it deserves. Diego Luna is everything. He is a star. He is magnetic, so handsome. I know I don't talk about him a lot, but I do
Mm.
really like him a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I loved Andor. And then I also really loved The Last of Us Part 2, which I know a lot of people felt differently, people that maybe played the game, but I didn't. So I get to have like a completely blank slate when I was going into it. And obviously, I'm biased because I love Pedro, but it was really such a well-made show, and it is, spoiler alert, that was Pedro's last season with The Last of
Mhm.
Us, so it felt like it was done in a way that was really able to, like, kinda wrap up his character and,
Mhm.
still give the fans, like, what they needed to feel like a sense of closure and peace. Like, the finale of part 2, I don't think I've sobbed more in my entire life. But yeah, The Last of Us Part 2, incredible, incredible television, incredible.
I have not played the game or watched the show, but it looks cool. So, if you're into that, watch it.
If you're into
It's all
mushrooms, let's just
yeah.
say the show's for you.
Is it does it
Might not
lean
make you wanna
into,
eat them
like
anymore, but, like, I don't know.
does it lean into, like, the horror genre, would you say, or is it mostly just, like, sci-fi?
I think it's a really beautiful, healthy balance of sci-fi, horror, and drama.
Mm. Okay,
I
that's good to
really
know.
do,
Yeah.
because there are a lot of, like, visually things that happen that are, like, so disgusting. I guess
Yeah.
that's the thing, is, like, in the horror realm, I would say it's more, like, disgusting horror,
Yeah.
because, like,
Sure.
these creatures, these clickers and whatever that they call them, which are the mushroom people,
Mm,
like, they're really fricking creepy. I personally, like, as I'm watching it, I'm just, like, appreciating all of the technical aspects that go into the making of the show because
absolutely.
they use so many practical effects, like, the sets are real, they really did film in Alberta and Vancouver and, like, all these different places in Canada for both the first season and second, and so there's, like, that got that on location real feeling, And then there's, like, all the practical effects, like the makeup and the action and everything, like, it's all real. So, it kind of, like, you appreciated it more in, like, in that sense, and then you
Yeah.
can kinda suspend disbelief a little bit easier, you know what I mean?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Especially since you've been to these places that the show is
Yeah,
filmed at. It's good that you can
exactly.
kind of, because sometimes when you're watching things and you're like, "Well, I'm from there and they're filming it here." So,
Yep.
you're like, "I can tell that that's where this is."
And, like,
But
pausing to try to, like, match the, like,
yeah.
street names.
Yeah.
Like, "Wait, I know that building."
But it's nice when a show, even if it is filmed, like, where you're from, but it's so immersing that you don't even, like, think about it or, like, recognize it or whatever, then that's cool.
You you can't even tell that it's filmed here,
Right.
like, at all in the 2nd
Yeah.
season. They really do a really good job of hiding it all.
That's nice, yeah.
Obviously, like, they use, like, visual effects, like, digital effects and stuff like that, but, for the most part, like, they really did, like, they using, like, real props and everything. They, like,
Mhm.
transformed Vancouver in the 2nd season to make it look like a really awful, disgusting Seattle. It was really cool.
Nice.
Yeah. And Pedro, we love
Hi,
you.
Petro.
LOL, hi, this is Julianne from the future. So we literally talked so much that we have to split this into 2 episodes. And I know you're probably thinking, do these girls ever shut up? And the answer is no, we don't. That's why we created a podcast. So if you're interested in continuing, part 2 is posted. We talk about our favorite books, talk about our hottie of the year, and our most intense hyperfixation of 2025. So head on over to part 2, and we'll have a brand new episode for you next Friday with 2026 relevant information. You're welcome. Okay, bye.